Explain on queries. A find query with the explain option specified returns a set of parameters which include the cursor, which specifies the cursor type and index, whether it is multi-key, n, which is a number, n scanned objects, again a number, n scanned a number, n scanned object all plans, which is a number, n scanned all plans, again a number, scan and order, which is boolean, index only, which is boolean, n yields, which is a number. Then we move on to n chunk skips, which is a number, millis, which is a number, index bounds, which is an object of index bound parameters, and all plans, which has got options for the cursor, n scanned objects, and the all plan, which specifies the cursor, the index bound, and the server to which it is connected. Now let's look at these fields in detail. Cursor is a string that reports the type of cursor used by the query operation. A basic cursor indicates a full collection scan. A B-tree cursor indicates that the query used an index. The cursor includes name of the index. When a query uses an index, the output of explain includes index bound details. For B-tree's cursors, MongoDB will append the name of the index to the cursor string. Additionally, depending on how the query uses an index, MongoDB may append one or both of the following strings to the cursor string. Reverse indicates that query traverses the index from the highest value to the lowest value. Multi indicates that the query performed multiple lookups. Is multi-key is a boolean. When true, the query uses a multi-key index, where one of the fields in the index holds an array. N is a number that reflects the number of documents that match the query selection criteria. N-scanned object specifies the total number of documents scanned during the query. The N-scanned objects may be lower than N-scanned, such as if the index covers a query. Additionally, the N-scanned objects may be lower than N-scanned in the case of multi-key index on an array field with duplicate documents. N-scan specifies the total number of documents or index entries scanned during the database operation. You want N and N-scan to be close in value as possible. The N-scanned value may be higher than the N-scanned object's value, such as if the index covers a query. N-scanned objects all plans. N-scanned objects all plans is a number that reflects the total number of documents scanned for all query plans during the database operation. N-scanned all plans is a number that reflects the total number of documents or index entries scanned for all query plans during the database operation. Scan and order is a boolean that is true when the query cannot use the order of documents in the index for returning sorted results. MongoDB must sort the documents after it receives the documents from a cursor. If scan and order is false, MongoDB can use the order of the documents in an index to return sorted results. Index only. Index only is a Boolean value that returns true when the query is covered by the index indicated in the cursor field. When an index covers a query, MongoDB can both match the query conditions and return the results using only the index. NY fields is a number that reflects the number of times this query yielded the read log to allow waiting writes execute. Chunk skips is a number that reflects the number of documents skipped because of active chunk migrations in a sharded system. Typically, this will be 0. A number greater than 0 is okay, but indicates a little bit of inefficiency. Millis is a number that reflects the amount of time it took to complete the operation. Index bounds is a document that contains a lower and upper index key bounds. The field resembles one of the following. It shows the start and end of the indexes, or shows the lower and upper bound of a field. All plans is an array that holds the list of plans the query optimizer runs in order to select the index for the query. Displays only when the verbose parameter to explain is true or 1. All plan is a document value that contains the previous plan selected by the query optimizer for the query. Displays only when the verbose parameter to explain is true or 1. Server is a string that reports the MongoDB server.